They equal 180 when we do what to them? Add them. So the sum of the three angles is 180. So that was a new one that I threw in the other day, which I thought you guys knew from middle school. So here's the thing. You have to say to yourself, she just asked about 10 or 12 questions. I knew the answer to all of them. Give yourself a pat on the back. Or oh my goodness, I need help. And I already gave you some ideas about what you might want to do about that, right? So I can go over lots of examples with you if you need this. Maybe some of you are like, I just missed 3 of them. I need to go back and review my notes, right? So whatever it is you need. All right, anybody got a question before we move on?
No.
All right, so today we are going to talk about slope. And so let's go to our notes. And you tell someone close by everything you remember in the world about slope. I think it's what, page 18 perhaps in the red notes?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's 19, not 18.
19?
Yes.
Thank you.
19 and it's more stuff I wanted.
Okay, perfect. The red packet. Yeah. So we are technically taking notes, but we're actually, I have practice examples in here to help you do this. All right, so. All right, and so, slope. This is page 9, I think it's actually 19. All right, so slope. There are 4 types of slope. Here's the part again. When you think of a line that looks like this, what can you tell me about its slope?
It's diagonal.
Okay, so it looks like a diagonal, yes, and it is increasing, as I've heard a couple of people say, increasing, which means it's a positive slope.
So it's not pessimistic.
It is not pessimistic. What about this one then? It's a negative slope. So some people would say it's a decreasing line, but in this course, we don't really use increasing and decreasing. We use positive slope, negative slope.
Wait, what page was it again?
19 or 20.
Thank you.
I think it says 20 on here because it counts maybe the cover page, when I uploaded it. All right, something like that. Anyhow, this slope. This slope is equal to 0. And this slope is undefined. Are these all familiar or not? Maybe not.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit. So here's the problem. One of the problems is anything that you were supposed to do last year, because the Regents exams got canceled, like you didn't have a chance to review it. So sometimes things would be a little more fresh because you spent April, May, June, like going through the whole year, right? Doing all Regents exams and all that. So we didn't do that. So if you're looking at it and you're like, I don't remember this, you got to add it to your list of things you have to spend. All right, so here we go. First of all, for the rest of this year, I should have said this earlier, you're going to need a straight edge. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, let me write it down. And so you need a straight edge. You can use an index card or you can have a little ruler. Because of
I have nothing.
Because of the situation we're in,
Unlike me.
normally we sell you guys compasses, but we're just not doing it this fall
You sell them?
for $1.
Okay, I'll take your entire stock.
Anyhow, we're not doing it because of the situation. We're
What?
not doing construction, which means you have to have a straight edge. So you can use an index card or carry a little ruler from
I
now
have a
on
whiteboard.
with your, either, both with you in class and at home. So, cause the thing is, like I own rulers, but we can't share rulers, just like we can't share calculators right now. So please make sure you have one. I can give you an index card if you'd like. Alright, so
Wait a
We are
minute.
going
Hayden,
to
did you say
spend-
nifty?
the next
I hate
15
you.
minutes on slope. And so there's two ways that you can deal with slope. One is through the formula. So this might sound familiar. The ratio of the change in y over the change in x. That's your formal algebra 1 teacher's talking. We don't talk about it that way. We talk about it y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And m is the letter we use for slope. And we talk about it graphically as rise over run. So this is what we're going to review for the next few minutes. We're going to calculate all of these slopes in two ways. So first is with the formula. I'm going to model what you would do. Every single point in the world has an x and a y. So this is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. So if I would like to calculate the slope, I use lowercase m, and I like to do this. I like this notation. Slope of AB. And then I plug it in. So y2 minus y1 would be 7 minus negative 3. And then the formula says x2 minus x1. So negative 1 minus 2. You see how all I did was plug into a formula? Now, I would say this to you guys. Number one, anytime you can do mental arithmetic, it is good for your brain and your future. If you're not good at that, and you're just like, I get it wrong every time, I would just use a calculator. I would use the fraction button on this. Remember the fraction button that I showed you guys in the last chapter? Still need it here. Anyway, we get 10 divided by negative 3. Slopes are never decimals. We always leave them as fractions. So that is how we want to do it, and it's an improper fraction, which is perfect. Okay, so I can get the answer through the formula, or I can get the answer by plotting the points and counting. So it's been a while. Let's see if you remember how to plot points. So A, positive 2, negative 3. Tell me what directions I should go. Hannah?
Up to left 3.
Other way. So x values go left or right. The first coordinate is an x value.
So left.
So positive,
Right 2, down 3.
that is it. Right? See how it takes a minute to remember? Yep. So x values go left or right. It's positive 2, so it's going to go right 2. And then y values go up or down. Negative 3 means go down 3. All right, so right 2, down 1, 2, 3, and label it. All right, if I want to plot B, which has coordinates negative 1, 7, what direction should I go, Emma?
Left 1, down 7.
Close.
Up 7.
Yep. So left 1, up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's B. Then, again, I can't emphasize enough that you should be using a straight edge on that. All right, so put it on your list of things to get. Okay, now, I want to do this graphically. Rise over run. Rise means go up or down. Run means go to the right.
I would never guessed rise means to go up.
Or down. So wait a minute. Isn't that weird? Rise goes up or down. If it's down, what
Sink.
It's negative. So up means it's positive, down means it's negative. Now, pay attention to this detail, you guys.
Did you just say it's 6?
You know how you read a word? When we read a word from left to right, that's how we read it, right? Ratio starts R-A-T-I-O. You do the same thing on graph. Which point is to the left, A or B? So that's the one I have to start with, and I have to make my way to A using rise over run. So I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down 10 means negative 10.
Whoa, really?
And then run. I am totally serious. And then run right. 1, 2, 3.
I'm calling.
Oh, hey, there's
calling
my
lies.
fraction, negative 10/3. All right, so see how you can get it through the graph or through the formula. All right, do you guys know that 10 divided
should
by
probably
negative
do
3 is
this.
the same thing as negative 10 divided by positive 3, which is the same thing as negative 10/3? Like the negative can be in the denominator, it can be in the numerator, or it can be up front, and those are all equal. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's it. So we're gonna do CD first. Let's do the formula. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. I'll give you a minute to get the answer to CD. Oh, I almost forgot. While you're doing that, I'm gonna give you each 2 pieces of this graph paper. It's just to put in your folder if you're working on something at home and you need an extra piece of graph and you want to work on paper pencil. Here it is. What?
Do you think you're taking like geometry basics ones? Like quizzes thing?
Am I thinking kind of what?
I'll ask you.
Okay,
It's easier than
sorry.
than math gives it no way out there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Here. Did I miss anybody? Alright, so I always just keep it up here or in the back of the room somewhere. You can always fill your folder with extra graph paper as needed. Because we use it a lot during the year. Alright, so let's see what happened on this one. The slope of CD. What did you guys get for an answer? Yeah, Sophie.
I said it was undefined.
Did you do EF? Oh, no.
Is that the answer to E?
No, so there is one that's undefined, just not that one. So who got a different answer? Yeah, what'd you get, Zach?
I got 8/2.
8 divided by 2, which is?
4.
4 is correct. Who got 4 besides Zach? All right, let's go through it. All right, so here we go, guys.
Besides me.
Here's my formula. Y2 minus Y1. 6 minus negative 2. X2 minus X1. 2 minus 0. Anyone find a mistake on your part? Or you can miss it? All right, 6 minus negative 2 is 8. 2 minus 0 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So there's the correct answer. Who's got a question on the arithmetic? Yeah.
We have to put that in the graph and use the lever.
So I'm going to do it graphically as well because I want you to see each of those. So, and I want to practice plotting points. So if I want to plot 0, negative 2, what direction should I move? How about Hayden?
0, negative 2?
Yeah.
Left.
So 0 that says don't go left or right.
Oh, so down.
Yeah, that's down 2. Yep, so there's C. And D has coordinates 2, 6. What direction should I move? How about Carly? move left or right?
So up 6, right 2.
Yes. So right 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's D. Use a straight edge. Okay, should I start with C or D? Should I start with C
The
or
D.
C,
Yes, why?
it's closer to the left side.
Yes, so always start on the left, and then I use my concept of rise over run. So, rise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I rise 8, run means go to the right, right 2. So 8 divided by 2, hey, does that look familiar? The answer is still 4. So part of the reason I'm doing this is like, hey, do you have a preference? Do you like formulas or do you like graph paper? And everybody's answer could be different, right? You should be able to do both though. All right, let's do EF. Find the slope of EF.
It's undefined.
Yes, it is. Is it because I said it? or
Yeah.
because-
I think it's smarter.
I wrote that down.
Really?
Hey, why not, right?
Whoa, really?
All right, every point has an X and a Y. So X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Formula says Y2 minus Y1. So 5 minus 4. Whoops, whoa, what happened there?
Uh-oh.
I hate when it does that, like moves on me.
My OCD just went berserk.
Oh, yeah. There we go, right there. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So 5 minus 4, and then negative 2 minus negative 2. So 5 minus 4 is 1. Negative 2 minus negative 2 is
0.
0. Did you know you can't divide by 0? Remember that from your algebra days?
No.
Yeah. This is undefined. All right, so let's see if I can help you come up with a way to remember this. Let's plot E and F. So negative 2, 4, and negative 2, 5. There's that tiny little segment EF. All right, who likes to ski? Anybody ski? One person, that's it?
My mom does, or
Oh,
used
your
to.
mother. All right, so this would be really nice.
I've
skiing
never
down
been
this
skiing.
slope. This one would be nice skiing down this slope. This is like cross-country skiing. That's kind of nice. What happens to you if you ski down this slope?
You died?
Oh, you might die.
It's pretty probable.
That's like
Yeah, you might die. Oh, you might become undefined. It's sort of morbid to
Or
talk
straight.
about it that way, right? But does that help you to remember it, maybe?
I'm
That
morbid.
helps you to remember it. Let's use it. Right? So, undefined, a vertical line. Don't try to
The fact
ski
that it's a
on
little
it.
slanted is killing me. Sorry.
Don't try to ski on it because you might become undefined. If you're more of an algebraist, you love algebra, then you do it this way and you'd be like, oh, everybody knows you can't divide by 0. That's undefined. Your calculator will tell you so as well. If you type in your calculator 1 divided by 0, it gives you like this undefined error, right? Okay, last one.
I can't define it. It's just an error.
It just says error.
No, I'm kidding. I was
Okay.
trying to
I
be
just
funny,
don't remember what the TI-84 said.
but I failed.
All right, so here we go. Last one. 5 minus 5 over 3 minus negative 3. So that gives us 0 divided by 6. Are you guys with me?
Sure.
What is 0 divided by 6?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's 0.
It is 0. So pay attention to this. This is one of those little details in the math world that you probably don't think about when you're on your summer break. But a number divided by 0 is undefined. But 0 divided by a number is 0. Okay?
Wait, explain again.
There's not-
Oh, wait, never mind. I
I'm
get
just
it.
saying, when the 0 is in the denominator, it's undefined.
Okay.
When it's in the numerator, it's just 0.
Okay, got it.
That's just arithmetic. Okay, let's graph it. What are you expecting this segment to look like?
A graph. I'm sorry.
It is okay. Horizontal segment, right? That's your cross-country skiing. So a horizontal segment has a slope of 0. So far, so good? All right. The next thing we're going to do in this next box is we are going to practice something called negative reciprocals. Negative reciprocals. You guys know what reciprocals are?
No, I'll pretend I do though.
In the fraction world, reciprocals. That's when you flip the fraction. So, I'm going to put up
Oh, I
a bunch
hate
of
those.
examples. This is just a skill you need. So, if I have a slope, and my slope is 2/3, its negative reciprocal would be what number? Does anyone want to take a guess? Yeah, Carly.
It would just be 3/2, -3.
Yes. The correct answer is -3/2. So let's talk about this. So the reciprocal of 2/3 is to flip it, 3/2. And the word negative really means
Not
opposite.
positive. Oh.
The opposite sign. So this one was positive, means this one must be negative.
So I was still right.
Here we go. Try another one. -5/4. Who wants to guess what the answer to that one would be? Yeah.
4/5.
Positive 4/5 is correct.
Wouldn't it be -4?
So, see how the first number I gave you is negative?
Yeah. Oh,
The other
wait,
one
yeah.
must be the opposite. So the word negative reciprocal means opposite reciprocal. It means to negate it. So it has to be the opposite sign. And then flip. All right, here comes another one. 7. What would be the negative reciprocal of positive 7? Yes, okay.
Is it 0 or something?
Oh, good guess. Good guess. But what's really underneath here?
A 1.
A 1. So now what do you think?
It'd be 1/7.
Yeah, closer.
-1/7.
Yeah, you got it. That's it. -1/7. Are you ready good?
Mm-hmm.
How about this one? -1. What's up?
+1.
Yes, everybody okay with that one? So -1/1, if I flip it, right, it's still 1 and 1, and I have to be the opposite sign. Oops, that should be 4. Let's see, one more and we'll call it a day. How about 1/10?
Yo, what time is it? Sorry.
11:16.
All right.
10 minutes to go, if that's what you're wondering. Only 10 more minutes of glorious math. Okay, 1/10. What's it gonna be?
Gonna take a long guess and say it's 10/1.
Close.
Dang it.
-10/1.
Same thing.
Or just -10. Would you guys be okay with that?
Sure.
Right, because -10/1 is the same as -10. All right, flip to the next page. All right, 2 super important facts. These are called the slope theorems. And we'll be working with these for probably the next 2 or 3 days. 2 lines are parallel, if and only if they have the same slope. And 2 lines are perpendicular, if and only if they have negative reciprocal slopes. All right, so does that make sense to you guys? Like if I tried to draw parallel lines, would it make sense to you that those would have the same slope?
Yeah.
You can visually see that that would happen. What does the word perpendicular mean?
Straight up and down.
What kind of angles are formed with perpendicular lines?
Parallel? Wait, no.
Say it louder.
Right angle.
Yes. Perpendicular means we have right angles formed. Write a note in case you forgot. Two lines are perpendicular, that means you have right angles. Then their slopes would be negative reciprocals. All right, so we'll be looking at that over the next couple days. Okay, last few minutes, we're going to talk about some of the equations for lines. And then tomorrow in the notes, in the video, I'll give you the rest of it. I'll get as much as I can done right now, though. Okay. These are all the equations of a line. Standard form of a line. Remember word problems last year? Remember, I'm buying 3 cans of Coke and 2 hot dogs. And it
One
cost
time
me
there was
$17.
one I read that said they had to buy 47 watermelons, and I was never the same again. It was so confusing.
Anyway,
Like,
here's the
why?
good news. No word problems like that this year.
I got in trouble once because they said how many bottles of this certain drink do they need? I said,
Gosh, you're
what do
scaring
they
me.
have?
Don't
And I
say it
said,
out loud. We're not supposed to say it out
no,
loud.
and I said, what do they have? And I said a drinking problem, and I got sent
Oh.
out.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So anyhow, the only thing we have to be able to do is we have to be able to solve, if it's in this form, we have to be able to solve it for y, and so that we can find the slope. So let me actually just start with number 2. Is this your favorite line equation in the whole world, y equals mx plus b?
Yes.
It's the one everybody always remembers. That's just what it is. So what if I said this to you? Y equals 3/4 x plus 7.
Yeah, I don't know that.
What's the slope of that line?
3/4.
3/4, right? So the slope is 3/4. And what's the y-intercept?
7.
It's 7. So the number out here is the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is the 0.07. Okay. So here's another example, but it's not in y equals mx plus b form. So if I can solve it for y, then I can find its slope and its y-intercept. All right, so let's review. How do you solve this equation for y? 2 steps. What would be the first step? Caleb, what do you think? So we want to get y by itself. What can I do with this 4x? Add, subtract, multiply, or divide? No. Let's subtract. I figured you had a 25% chance of getting it right. Yeah, you got to subtract it. So subtract 4x from both sides. This will bring back some memories after we try a couple together. All right, so 4x minus 4x, that cancels out. And I'm left with negative 3y. Are you guys with me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here I could write 15 minus 4x. I could write that. But I want y equals mx plus b, so instead I'm going to write negative 4x plus 15. Let me stop for a second, see if this brings back memories for you guys. Anyone with some memories?
No. I lose mine.
So I'm just setting it up because I want y equals mx plus b. So that's why I put the negative 4x first. Okay, now one more step and we've got it. What should we do?
You have to multiply something. You have to multiply the -3 and -4.
It's not multiplied. So right now it says negative 3 times y. How do I get rid of the multiplication?
By doing it?
No? Divide.
Whoa.
So we're
I don't
solving
think I
it.
don't know what to
Divide. The opposite of multiplying is dividing. You're doing the inverse operations. Is that what
do.
your
So
algebra one
reverse
teacher called it?
psychology. No.
Or opposite operations. So inverse, opposite of multiplying is dividing. So I'm going to divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. We'll practice this, you guys. I know that you know, there's some things from last year that we kind of missed out on. Okay, here we go. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is just 1y, right? So y equals. What's negative 4 divided by negative 3? Positive 4/3, right? Negative divided by negative is a positive. So that would be 4/3 x. And then what's positive?
-5. Sorry.
What?
Sorry, I got excited.
Okay. Positive 15 divided by negative 3 is?
-5.
Yeah.
Can you answer?
Does that bring back some memories?
Sort of.
Let's answer the question now. What's the slope of this line? That's the y-intercept? 4/3. So the slope is equal to 4/3. And that's the answer to this. What do you think?
You keep writing slop instead of slope.
All right, so can we just take a look at page 18 in your yellow packets?
Forgot about
So I'm just gonna have you try 5 problems. No.
Right now.
For tonight,
2 minutes before lunch.
1 through 9 odds, and it's just finding, so page 18. So just finding some slopes. And then what I'm gonna do tomorrow is, I'll put on the video, I'm gonna walk through the answers to each of those. And I'm gonna finish the notes on this and give you a few more problems from that section to try. Okay? So I will try to keep it. Sorry, you guys, I'm really sorry. How many people, the first thing you do is look how long your videos are? I'm sorry.
5 hours long.
1 through 9 odd. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm always like, my goal is always to keep it under 15, and I just don't always meet it.
I understand.
But you know what? If you read that, break it up. Watch for 10 minutes, then treat yourself with a Skittle, and then go
A
back into
single
the other
Skittle.
half. Does that make sense?
A single Skittle. A singular one. You can only have one.
Is anybody gonna stop by after school today?
Do you though?
That's okay. Stop by.
It keeps rocking.
Jeez, my phone's freaking vibrating in my pocket because you're sharing my video. I'm sitting there, just boom, boom, boom. Chill out. I want to say something cool, ready?
Why?
Whatever you want to do. Or you can just do whatever's easy. Have a great day.
I'm that one asshole with the rolling book bag. I'm live streaming.
I saw the light on. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Hi
How long
guys.
have you been doing that?
The whole class.
Oh my god, you do. Oh my god.
Cover your nose, you fuck. Fuck you. No! She almost hit me, bully.
No, I didn't. I get too close like this.
You hit them, so you're
I'll hit your
sorry.
viewers.
No.
I'm not sorry.
You hear her?
Hey, what's up, man?
What weird thoughts do you bring to us today, oh wise one? Just a depressed sigh.
If we haven't even discovered like 20% of our own oceans, why are we going into space?
That's what I wonder the same thing. We're going to Mars. A bus.
A bus.
You guys keep going.
A bus.
A bus.
A bus.
Have I seen an alien, please? Have I seen an alien, please?
Please, it's not like, have you
A
seen an
bus.
alien? Have you seen an alien?
Can I have the
Please.
pussy, please?
Please.
Please.
Ah! Oh. Don't be mean to
Who's
them.
watching? How many?
I don't fucking know.
Look.
I haven't looked at my screen. Hold on. I doubt that many people are watching.
18.
Yeah. Hi guys. So many likes though. Hi. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't like my own live stream. Okay. I was gonna be cheap. I'm just gonna walk through here with you. Are you getting anything?
Free ice cream with lunch.
For fucking real? Yeah, is it the gross stuff or
It
the
looks
good
like
stuff?
the good stuff. It's the good stuff.
It's the good shit?
Please come. Oh my god, we're gonna run out. We gotta hurry.
Everyone move! Oh god.
Free ice cream day. Woo!
I have like no room to grab anything.
I'll get it for you. I got a platter.
Thank you.
I need a waiter.
Hi.
Stop.
Why?
Because we're in public.
Stop, we're in public. Not weird at all.
Have some strawberry.
No. Don't force feed them yogurt. What if one of them are lactose intolerant?
Well, then they'll freaking poop extra for a couple days. And they'll deal with it and they'll like it.
They'll like it.
Thought I was joking when I said I had a platter. Do
Oh my god.
you want something?
What are
Put
even?
it on here.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna steal an ice cream.
You know what?
What?
No, I'm not gonna let you. I'll beat your ass, kid.
Grab me an apple.
Free ice cream. I know. Okay.
I'm gonna grab you one of these too so that I can steal it from you.
Thanks.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Oh my god.
Or wait,
Why?
yeah.
I don't drink juice. Oh wait, no, you're. That's some crackers.
This one, huh?
All right.
Thank you. Wait, aren't you gonna eat?
No.
I have her food on here. She doesn't have any over here.
What about you?
Yeah, both of us.
Dude, you're a real one. It just balances it. So she's holding.
There's any over there. Grab one if there's one over there.
I was just dragging my book bag the wrong way. What is that?
Kiss cone.
This one.
Do you want it?
Yeah, I'll have one.
You can't have two, just one.
No, both of our lunches are on here.
Yeah.
Because I have
She
no
doesn't have
room.
any
No, it's okay. It's so squishy.
I know.
Where are we gonna sit?
We got so lucky.
I'll sit in front of you. Okay.
All right. Here.
Okay, which ones are my? I have the apple and the milk too.
Here you go.
Thanks. The best part about this is I already bring my own lunch. Oh my god, air. I can't take mine off.
What?
I haven't revealed my face.
Yes, sir.
A what?
I haven't revealed my face, so I can't take off the
See, gotta get it while you get
Oh,
Why not?
Gotta get it
because
while you get
I'm waiting until 10,000.
Ketchup, I can't get it.
Hi. So I'm gonna end the live stream here. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
Go sit down. Yeah, go sit down.